College here in Washington, rocking already for the 7th annual Slam Dunk Three-Point Championship.
Get up, boy. Get up.
We're just outside the Final Four city of Seattle for the 1995 College Basketball Slam Dunk and Three-Point Shooting Championship presented by Mountain Dew. Tell you what, Bellevue Community College is rocking. Standing room only. Brad Nessler and Dick Vitale, we welcome you. The 7th annual Slam Dunk Three-Point Shooting Championship. And Dick, let's get right to the big stuff. Something neither one of us have ever been able to do, and that slam dunk. We got some great dunkers.
Hey, Brad, I can't even get over a telephone bug. When we're talking about some high rises, the guy I really like, Lorenzo Orr from Southern Cal, he can really fly, but he better be ready today because we got two guys that don't have a lot of national attention, but they can fly. Larry Carr is one from Northeast Louisiana. He's a high riser with an assortment of dunks. He can really jam. And then there's Eric Jones, baby, from out of Oklahoma Baptist. He was Player of the Year in the NAIA, and he's got all kinds of dunks.
We get set for the slam dunk competition here in Bellevue, Washington. Let's meet our rebound lineups for the slam dunkers. Here's how it looks. Curtis Bostic in Cincinnati, Tremaine Wingfield, Texas. University of Illinois, Chicago, Sherrell Ford, Texas Tech, Lance Hughes, Rodney Walker, New Mexico State, Lorenzo Orr of USC, Northeast Louisiana's Larry Carr, and Oklahoma Baptist, Eric Jones. And let's check in with the rules, Mr. Vitale.
Well, we take a look at the rules right here, Brad. Each player, they get 3 dunks. The best 2 count. You can't use any human props. Top 4 dunkers advance to the semifinals. The top 2 dunkers advance to the final. The final must complete 1 dunk. And the champion will be determined by you with your call-in votes, baby.
Our judges, Cortez Kennedy, the all-pro defensive tackle from right here in Seattle, and his new head coach, Dennis Erickson, who won a national championship, in fact 2 of them, with the Miami Hurricanes. Dick Versace, former NBA head coach and current TBS analyst. Marty Blake, the man, the legendary director of scouting in the NBA.
He is a legend. There's no doubt about it. Hey, who's there, Brad?
And there's a lead guitarist from Soundgarden, Kim Phelan.
Wow, he plays the guitar. Look at that hairdo. I wish I had that.
I wish I had a little bit of that myself.
Wow.
Let's get the Bearcats' Curtis Bostic up first, the 6'5" forward, as he's set for our first dunk of the night.
He was bothered by a leg injury late in the season. Cincinnati Bearcat played for Mr. Huggins.
Curtis.
Oh, nice little reverse jam. Touches the shoe and reverse jams. Good lift. He's got tremendous hops. Most of these guys can really, really get up.
Well, he gets a hand from some of his competitors over there as we take a look at Curtis Bostic first attempt tonight.
Got a great upper body, tremendous strength. Look at those legs. Look at the reverse. He touches. What makes that dunk unique is the ability to touch his shoes before he goes up and jams.
I think he's happy with that one. 40.2 on the first dunk. Curtis Bostic.
I think it always starts out that the judges are a little bit tough, and then they lighten up.
Here's a guy that's field goal percentage would lead you to indicate that 1 of every 4 of his field goals this year was a dunk. Tremaine Wingfield, Longhorns of Texas, 6'7". Let's see him get up. He's going to get back, try that again, just testing the turf a little bit.
He originally started out at Louisville. Remember the Doctors that dunked 1980? Known for him down there with the Cardinals. Uh-oh, Big City.
Good thought, didn't finish.
That's really always a tough dunk. Whenever you try those timing dunks, it's very, very difficult.
Good thing about this, though, he can throw that one out, remember.
Yeah, he gets the best out of 2 out of 3. See, this is a timing dunk. You bounce it, you got to catch. You need the perfect rhythm and timing. Take a look at his eyes, trying to get that concentration, trying to focus. Doesn't get the bounce high enough, and makes it very difficult for him to explode in the jam.
Found the ball, but couldn't find the hoop. 18 points, so we got some style action from the judges.
Chicago, put your hands together for Sherrell Ford.
Sherrell Ford, 6'7", Out of Illinois, Chicago. He was the Flames' leading scorer and 4th in the country, over 26 points a game.
He really can flat out score. Played on a great high school team with Michael Finley and Donnie Boyce from Colorado, who got hurt at the end of the year, and we certainly wish him a speedy recovery.
Ooh, he's got a lot of elevation on the toss to himself, but he found it and hammered it home.
Routine goal for him. He didn't try anything really spectacular. Got the bounce, the high bounce, made the jam.
You were on him a little bit before the competition started. You maybe got him nervous.
Yeah, I was teasing him a little bit. I said, you can be in trouble today with Lorenzo Orr. There's the bounce, there's the catch, and there's the jam. See, the idea is he gets the great bounce, puts it right in front of the rim, and then elevates and gets up there, up and away.
And for Sherrill Ford, 38.5. Here's Lance Hughes, 87 career dunks. Texas Tech all-time leader.
They had a nice team this year, Texas Tech. Really did a solid job. Mr. Dickey, the head coach. Jason Sasser was a tremendous player on that team.
Here comes Lance.
Oh, good looking reverse slam. That got the crowd's attention.
Yeah, that really
pins are up all over the place.
Yeah, everybody's excited on that one, and they should be. I'll tell you, he showed some excellent explosion. There's the bounce. Look at the concentration. He not only makes the catch, he reverse jams. Tremendous dunk. This crowd really went wild on that one, baby. It was bedlam galore.
46.5 gives him the early lead.
Yeah, big time dunk.
Here's Rodney Walker, and as you might guess, a guy who's got great elevation, they would no doubt call him Sky Walker. Rodney, 6'4", out of New Mexico State.
High riser. Rodney limbering up a little bit. A lot of concentration. These guys, I'll tell you, there's a lot of pride at stake here. They want that gold trophy. They want to be able to go back and add it to their resume. I'm a slam jam champ.
I wouldn't mind having those trophies either. Those things are about 4 feet high over here to our right. Rodney has got his turf laid out. Here he goes. Oh, got nice elevation and a double pump, but he hit the back of the iron.
Got all iron right there. Big city. A nice style, but remember, he still has 2 other dunks, and it's the best 2 out of 3. There he is.
Ooh, he got up.
He was up. He was definitely above the rim. He really could rise.
Almost hit his head on the rim.
He's got some serious up. He's hanging up on the rim. No technical stand, no tees.
24, so he got some pretty good points for getting up that high. Here's a guy that Dick Vitale thought maybe should be considered a favorite. He's a great shot blocker with great elevation. Lorenzo Orr of Southern Cal.
And you know who he's engaged to? Lisa Leslie.
Oh, boy.
One of the great women players of all time from Southern Cal. She's playing out in Europe. He's my favorite. I think he's going to win this, baby. He better not let me down.
Out of Pershing High in Detroit.
He's a Motor City guy. George Raveling recruited him out to Southern Cal. He didn't have a whole lot around him this year in terms of talent. His teams doubled and triple teamed him.
Yes.
Oh, great. He turned his ankle.
He hops up all right. He was going to make sure he got that first one in, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, he just wanted to put a very simple monster jam. He's such a high riser. He makes it look so easy. But let me tell you something. He takes it way behind his head. That's a lot tougher to do than people think, Brad. You just see when he takes it right behind his head like that?
That's a double tomahawk there.
That's a tomahawk time, baby. Tomahawk jam time. That's a monster tomahawk. That's a monster tomahawk.
36 even for Lorenzo.
See, I think expectations and the judges get a little tougher on you.
Larry Carr, Northeast Louisiana's Indians, and they have put 4 players, including Larry, in this competition over the years.
1991, the champ, Carlos Lunches. Oh, there he is. We featured him in the opening. We featured him on top of the show. Said he's going to be a surprise. They're laying out those 8s. He wants those 10s.
There's our current leader right now, but of course we're still in just the first set of dunks. Here's another look at Larry.
They all like
assist pass to himself here.
They really like that timing dunk. It's spectacular when it works. There's the catch. He bobbles it a little bit. He bobbles a little, but he recovers. He does a great job of recovering.
He is going to move with his numbers into second place. Here's Eric Jones, Oklahoma Baptist.
He was player of the year in the NAIA. Larry Donald does a fine job with Basketball Times. His publisher, they selected him player of the year. Played in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Won a Slam Jam contest when he was in high school.
Cradles it and lost the handle going up.
Fumble, fumble, fumble. Hey, there goes Kennedy. Cortez Kennedy's going to dive up there for a fumble.
He's still got time on the clock. He can go back and get this thing back. So here he goes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's Mr. Excitement. That's Mr. Excitement.
Fans love that one, too.
Yes, sir. Flash the tens.
I don't know, though, if it'll pass Lance Hughes, who had the big applause from the crowd here in round one.
He made the recovery after the fumble. There he is now with the clutch, the jam, the catch. Put it away, baby.
47 and a half. He's the man to catch right now.
He was featured in our game opening.
Here's one more look. Eric Jones, a 6'6" forward out of Oklahoma Baptist. He's our early leader with this one, good for 47 and a half. Here's how we look after the first-round dunks. Eric Jones, the final dunker by a point over Lance Hughes. And Carr, Bostic, Ford, Orr, Walker, and Wingfield. And Walker and Wingfield with those numbers obviously missed their dunks, but they got some decent points on style. And Curtis Bostic, who went 40.2 with his first one, out of Brockton, Massachusetts.
Brockton, Massachusetts, famous for producing one of the great fighters of all time.
Hagler. Got the same haircut Curtis does.
Isn't that where Rocky Marciano's from also?
I believe so, yeah.
I think The Rock, yeah, Rocky Marciano. Oh, yes, Bostic. Hello. Bobby Huggins says, I taught him how to do that. Huggins couldn't get over the telephone book. Bostic really a high rise, and that was really slam jam bam time. Take a look at Curtis Bostic. Here goes CB. Look at the concentration. Now look at the bounce. Look at the windmill dunk. Windmill jam time. One hand power dunk.
See how he does in the judges' eyes. 46.2, so he's getting a little bit better each time. And that is the third best individual score for a dunk today. Now here's a guy who's got to make some ground. Tremaine knows, having missed his first one, that his last two not only have to be successful, but impressive.
He played with some dynamite guards, Robert Anderson and Terrence Rencher. Tom Penders has that great style. Kids love to play. I see where Penders just signed a 7-year extension. Big time money. I'm going to ask him, take me out for dinner and loan me some cash.
Here's Tremaine, and he hammered that one home. And he hammered it so hard it almost spit out on him.
Tremaine is in trouble in this competition.
That one at least he can smile with.
Here goes Tremaine. Woo. Now he's going to make that reverse.
Hit himself right in the forehead with that thing.
Ooh, he banged his head.
Give yourself a black eye and a jam. You got to love that, huh?
There goes Tremaine Wingfield. Former Louisville Cardinal, transferred to Texas.
57.
39 on that one, so a total of 57. Tremaine knows it's an uphill battle. Here's round four.
Yeah, he's a pretty good dunker, but the competition here is really keen. I can't get over the high school team this guy played with Michael Finley, Donnie Boyce, and himself. Proviso East won a state championship. One of the great high school teams in the state of Illinois of all time.
Number 2 scorer at that high school to 1 Doc Rivers.
Not a bad player. Former Marquette star.
Got it off the glass in a reverse.
Nothing flashy enough. That's not going to excite the judges. I don't think Marty Blake and Dick Versace and company and the 2 football guys, Kennedy and Everson, are going to get excited. Cortez do that.
Dick.
Look at
Marty's talking it over.
I like Marty's beard.
Marty dressed up for this event.
Yeah, look at this. There's the catch. There's the dunk with a reverse jam.
34.8 for this one.
Routine.
34-8.
The judges, I think the judges.
73.3 total. 73.3. Next up,
Here comes
Lance Hughes.
currently in second place. You gotta love this guy. They asked him if he could change one thing in college basketball. What would it be? He said, I'd make sure Dick Vitale announced all our games.
Oh, wow. Wow. Lance Hughes, I like it. I've never seen him play in person. Hello. Left hand. Good night. Jam City. Bingo, bango, bongo, Mr. Hughes.
A little bit of a physical resemblance to Dan Jansen, the speed skater. I don't think DJ can get up this high, though.
Take a look at this. There's a left-hand jam. Flips it up. He's got great lift. Great timing. He's way above the basket.
48.0 on that.
One hand power, left hand jam.
That's the highest single dunk so far by half points, so he's in great shape with 46.5 and then 48.
I think Woody Harrelson would be proud of him, huh?
No doubt about it. Rodney Walker, who missed his first dunk, but got such great elevation, he got 24 points out of the judges.
New Mexico State, where they really get after you defensively.
He was all-tournament team in the preseason NIT.
Won by Ohio University and Gary Trent. Gary's got some serious hops.
Let's check out Ed and Betty Walker's little boy here. Not bad. Had to make sure.
It's amazing what you see every year with guys in their dunking ability. It blows your mind, the creativity, the innovativeness. Years ago, when I first started getting excited about the dunk, it was the doctor, Julius Irving.
43.4, second dunk for Rodney Walker. Gives a total score of 67.4. 67.4 for Rodney Walker. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from USC once again, Lorenzo
Who was touted highly by Dick Vitale coming in, but had a rather average 36 on his first one. He's going to have to do something special here to close the gap on Hughes and Jones and company.
Yeah, he made a routine dunk. I'm going to have to get the doctor of data, Howard Schwab, who told me this guy is... Oh, yes! Hello! Did you see why? I don't know. Yes, the doctor of data, Mr. Howard Schwab, told me about this guy. I saw him in the game I did earlier. He's got great hops. He's a high riser. Look at Mr. Kennedy. He likes that. I wonder if he can get up like that.
As Kennedy, see a few centers in the league do 360s on him. Oh,
there goes a little 360 Jam City.
49.1 for that.
There's the highest so far.
Lorenzo Lowry to the board.
Almost perfect. 49.
Larry Carr.
That's the highest single dunk. It gives him an 85-point total.
That should have been a perfect one. That should have been perfect. What fault could they find in that baby?
There's a guy who did not play high school basketball. Think about that. Larry Carr, 6'4" forward out of Athens, Georgia.
You know what's amazing? This guy can shoot the three as well. He's third in shooting threes at the school. Look at rise, too. Athens, Georgia.
That could keep him right in the thick of things. Remember, he had 44.5 the first time around.
This school has produced, as you said a little bit earlier, 4 guys in this competition. Had the champ in 1991, Carlos Funches, so he wants to bring the gold back there to Northeast Louisiana. Look at the eyes. Look at the climb. Concentration. There's the catch, the reverse, the jam up above the rim. Great body control. The agility is amazing.
Nice score, too. 47.5, so 92 even. Keeps Larry Carr right in the thick of things.
You know, I said earlier, 32nd all-time shooter as well.
And Eric Jones, who had the first round's best dunk, 47.5, which has since been bettered by both Lance Hughes and Lorenzo Orr as far as single dunk. But if he puts another 47.5 here, he's looking pretty good.
Eric Jones averaged 20 points a game, had 20 rebounds in the game. There he is. Oh, that went down. It would have rocked the place.
And he knows it, too.
He did everything right except finalize. Didn't flush it.
No. You can only get one there. The clock is still running. Before, he didn't have an attempt. He lost the handle, remember, so there was not an attempt made. This time it's different. He hit the iron. Dennis Erickson says, let me see.
He looks like he's charting one of the quarterbacks. No, he's signing autographs. He's signing autographs.
This is a great-looking move, but it hits the back of the rim.
One hand, yeah, he loses control of it.
And
30.0 on the second one. Not a bad score, giving him a total of
30, even though he missed the shot. So it's still up there at 77.5. Slam dunk after 2 rounds looks like this. Lance Hughes is the man to catch. Larry Carr breathed down his neck. So the Bostic and Orr, Jones, Ford, Walker, and Winfield round out the 8-man field.
I'll tell you, Lance Hughes has certainly been consistent. These 2 dunks really were special.
Taking it in stride is Lance Hughes. Curtis Bostic still in the hunt in 3rd place, but he knows it's going to take something spectacular right now. Their #1 defensive player, Bob Huggins of Cincinnati, co-captain. He was a state triple jump champion. Triple jumped over 46 feet, so we know he can get up and get out there. Here he comes, last dump.
Oh, nice reverse jam. Rockland, Massachusetts, the home of Margaret Hagler, but the home of my favorite, Rocky Marciano.
Here comes Curtis Bostic.
That's Curtis on a reverse. There's the Bearcat, Cincinnati style, with the reverse dunk. Look at the eyes. I love watching their eyes, the concentration. Look at the lift.
You guys make this stuff look so easy.
They're such high risers.
91.0. 91 for Curtis Bostic. Next up, Tremaine Wingfield.
That's his best 2 dunks now. 91 with his best 2 dunks.
That was his second best dunk. Here comes Tremaine Wingfield. And Tremaine would need about a 50 to hang in the field.
That is perfect. And I think these guys here, you'd have to picture Don Larson. Perfect game. Uh-oh, Tremaine, Trouble City. Great effort. Don't hang your head.
That's it for Tremaine because he missed 2 dunks. Found the handle, and then again a little bit too hard off the back of the iron. We've seen that a couple times.
Yeah, he threw it off the glass and didn't give himself a real good angle for the catch and the jam.
26.1 for Tremaine Wingfield. 26.1 is the total of 65.1.
Nearly enough.
Jarrell Ford.
And when he gets a lot older, about 20 years from now, those numbers will go higher and higher.
Right. Here's Jarrell Ford, who was 6th after 2 dunks. Midwest Collegiate Conference Player of the Year. Scored over 30.7 times. He had a tremendous college career. Got his back to the basket. This could get interesting. See if he tries a bounce pass between his legs or over the top. Bounce pass it is. Okay, just time it out. Yes, time. Back to hustle. 5 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, you better hustle. Find the throw down.
You get it off in time.
Give it to him. Give it to him, dog. Give it to him. Yeah, kind of says the official. We're in a liberal mood out here. Give him a break.
There goes the bounce pass.
There's the bounce pass, trying to beat the clock. There's the reverse jam off the bounce.
42.5 for Jarrell Ford. 42.5.
So 81.
81.0. 81 is Jarrell's score.
Now this might be the man. 94.5 for Lance Hughes.
I think he's in great shape after his first 2 dunks. That's going to be tough to beat 94.5.
Here he comes in a hurry, but he missed it. So he's going to have to live with his first 2, which are not bad. That might be good enough.
Yeah, it might be good enough to win 94.5 unless Lorenzo Orr gets up with a tremendous dunk, and certainly Jones and Carr. Come on, smile, Lance. You're having a great day, baby. It'll be a great day. It's showtime. Hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I think he rushed that one a little bit too much. He was sitting over there, and as soon as they said go ahead, he threw it out. He was still sitting on the bottom.
But you know, he's really got a day where it's like hitting 2 home runs. So you go up the 3rd time, you're a little loose, you're not concentrating, not focusing.
He's still the man to catch, though. 94.5 for Hughes. So Rodney Walker's the next guy that has a chance for tough hit.
57.4 to bring himself in. And a little bit artistic work.
Rodney's going to walk it up.
Working up, focusing, concentrating. Can't use any unit props. He's going to use the Mountain Dew. Little Mountain Dew time.
He's got to get this just in the right spot, or we're all drinking.
There he goes. He's going to go for the spectacular dunk.
There he comes with only 2 seconds left to dunk, and he got over the Mountain Dew cooler, and just before the buzzer,
He beat the buzzer beater. Cortez. He beat something else other than a buzzer beater. Cortez Kennedy.
this might be my favorite one of the day so far. I like this.
Here it is. That is special. Flying. That's Michael Jordan style. That's Michael Jordan style. Jam City. One hand flying.
He almost stopped there, too.
Skywalker. The Skywalker.
46.8 they gave him on that one. That got some boos.
Now here's the guy that can win.
Well, he had a 49-1 last time. If he puts another 49-1 together, that could be good enough to do it. He's got to catch Lance Hughes, who right now is sitting in the driver's seat.
I think he needs a 46, and I think he's definitely capable for a 46. 46 would put him up there on top.
You're right. Nice math.
Yeah, pretty good math. Here he goes, Lorenzo. He's the guy I picked. Car one time. Got it! That's going to be a 50. That's going to be a 50. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Lance Hughes. My gosh, decided to give up. Number one. I'll give it Lance Hughes concede. Are you kidding? I better give it up. Give up the 5-0, baby. Give up the 5-0.
Before this thing started, Sean Restner came over to me and said, watch out for the cartwheel for more. Here it comes.
It's the cartwheel time. Look at that. Hello. Good night. Bring on Michael the Magnificent.
49.2.
49.2. He doesn't get a 50.
Oh, I booted judges. Come on. Let it 50. Look at Lance.
First time Lance has smiled.
First time Lance is smiling. Look at him smiling.
98.3. That puts him in first place.
All I can simply say, we have one that car opening, and look what our analyst said, who's going to win this baby? Oh, he can really skywalk.
Well, I got bad news for Larry Carr. I'll whisper this, but even a 50 isn't going to win him this thing right now because Lorenzo Orr, I think, is separated too far from the rest of the field.
You know, he set him off with that first dunk. He just went through a routine dunk.
Here he comes.
Primetime performer rising to the occasion. Northeast Louisiana, they're laying some 10s. He wants some 10.
He might take second place home.
See, I think part of getting a good score after a good time.
This is to get in the semifinals.
Not to win it all.
Right.
But basically, I think part of getting a good score is your body language, how animated you are after the champ. See, right now he's got to put a little show on.
48.
Sliding and sliding in the air.
96.3. That'll put him in second place.
And
there it goes. Second place after the first couple.
He's capable of a big time shot.
with a 77-point bag, gets worse than out.
Oklahoma Baptist Player of the Year, NAIA, by the Basketball Times publication.
Eric Jones. And he hit the back of the iron.
He's still bouncing. He's still bouncing. He knows he's capable of a lot more. He was way, way up. Crowd gives him a nice hand.
Gave it a good go, but got the front and the back of the rim.
That's right. This is only for the semifinals, which will be on Sunday.
So we've got
77.5 from Eric, 30.0 on that last one. 30.0, that
Game of
concludes
30
our
for
first
Style
round.
and 77.5.
Semifinals.
But so far, not only taking over first place, but he might win the cheerleading championship as well. With this move is Lorenzo Orr. Cartwheel, and how do you do? First place spot, Larry Carr and Lance Hughes, Curtis Bostic are our semifinalists. That'll give us a chance to remind you on Sunday, college basketball slam dunk and three-point shooting championship. The three-point contest, David Stoudemire, Sean Restman, Lawrence Moser, all in that. All this plus a women's buzzer beater competition. That's Sunday at 5.
Just outside the Final Four city of Seattle from Bellevue, Washington, we get set for the Slam Dunk three-point championship.
Let's stand up, let's cheer.
Bellevue Community College, Bellevue, Washington, just outside the Final Four city of Seattle. We get set for the Slam Dunk three-point shooting championship, the 95 edition, presented by Mountain Dew. And hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nesser with Dick Vitale. We welcome you to suburban Seattle, if you will, side of the Final Four. We get set for the 7th annual Slam Dunk and Three-Point Championship in the semifinals and the finals in the dunk. One of the guys you said would be here is here.
Well, I'll tell you, people better watch. This is going to be electrifying. When we talk about Lorenzo Orr from Southern Cal, we're talking about a high riser, up, and away. He has such a variety of jams. He's so versatile. He's got the great agility, the mobility, and I love when he gave that special dunk, the cartwheel special, baby. There it is, Jam City. And then the competition, Lance Hughes. This guy has got tremendous hops from out of Texas Tech. Little reverse jam. He can really get above the rim. I'll tell you, it should be exciting watching these two. Mr. Excitement, Lorenzo Orr is my favorite.
And Hughes sort of wasted one of his. Maybe he saved something for the finals. Bellevue, Washington, the college basketball slam dunk and three-point championship. And let's take a look at our Reebok semifinalists. Curtis Bostic will be going first out of Cincinnati. Lance Hughes from Texas Tech. Lorenzo Orr, who was our leader through the first rounds, and Larry Carr of Northeast Louisiana. Dick, how about the rules?
Well, Brad, I'll tell you, we take a look at the rules. As Mr. Bostic, certainly he's got some great hops. Each player gets 2 dunks. They can't use any human props. That's illegal. And the top 2 dunkers advance to the final. In the final, must complete 1 dunk. And then the champ will be determined by you, calling on the telephone.
All right, our judges, Cortez Kennedy, the all-pro defensive tackle from the Seattle Seahawks, and his head coach, Dennis Erickson, two-time national champ at Miami. Former Indiana Pacer head coach, Dick Versace. Marty Blake, the director of NBA scouting, and Jerry Cantrell, the lead guitarist for Alice in Chains. That's your favorite group, I
Alice
think.
in Chains. Wow, they were famous? I didn't know Alice in Chains.
You know it.
Where's Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Curtis Bostic out of Cincinnati. There's a season average in scoring and rebounding. He was their co-captain and their #1 defender.
And now Curtis Bostic.
They had a great type of Daniel Fortson. They really build around him for the future. Bostic had a little bit of a leg injury in the latter part of the season. Comes out of Brockton, Massachusetts, the home of some real serious fighters, Marvin Hagler and Rocky Marciano.
Great looking move, but he did finish it.
They didn't finalize, didn't close it out.
So that isn't going to help Curtis Bostic's cause too much, and he knows it.
It looks like he could be maybe a defensive back. I mean, look at those arms, legs, quickness. Does everything right except complete it. There he is with the reverse jam, turn, loses control of the ball.
First one for Curtis Bostic, 25.5.
25.5 he got for the effort, even though he didn't finish.
Not the way you want to get out of the gate. You like to really get out. He got out of the gate in the early rounds, really strong. Lance Hughes.
Here's Lance Hughes.
We got to get him to smile a little bit, Brad. We got to get a little laugh on this guy.
He says he pretended to be Daryl Dawkins when he was a kid. He liked that chocolate thunder stuff. He does a somersault. Can he catch it, though? No, well, he's got another chance.
Clock is running. Still has some time.
We've seen a cartwheel, and now we're about to set to see another somersault, I guess. He's got 13 on the clock.
Look at the cameraman trying to catch up with him. I'll tell you one thing. He can bounce off the floor. He can bounce. Oh, that's a tough dunk. You're touching the glass and jamming it down. Perfect timing dunk.
Hands like it.
That's a lot tougher than what that looked, Brad. The timing has to be so special. Pay attention to how he throws it on the glass. He'll touch the glass. He'll make the catch. So you need the perfect timing here, the rhythm, touches the glass, and then jams. So you got to hang, baby. That's a good-looking dunk.
6'4" guard. Look at him get up.
There he is, touching the glass. Hang time.
47.4. Not bad.
That's a great start. That's the way you want to start out of the gate. Good-looking guy. And here's my guy from out of Pershing High School in Detroit.
He's the guy you said would win this event. 132 career blocks at USC. So he likes to get up in the face of the opposition. Let's see if he can get up in the face of his rim and his backboard.
And for those people that follow women's basketball, he's engaged to Lisa Leslie. She was Player of the Year last year.
You see those two playing one-on-one?
Wow.
Here comes Lorenzo.
Lorenzo was slow starting. Oh. He was slow starting in the initial rounds as well. I think he tries to set the opponent up.
Well, there's no time to set up in this because it's not like the opening rounds where you get 3 tries.
Here goes Lorenzo. Going to try to baseline, reverse. Baseline reverse, trouble city right there, Little Brick City.
So 2 of our semifinalists have missed, and that leaves it to Larry Carr to hang with Lance Hughes.
Larry Carr out of Northeast Louisiana, produced the champ, Carlos Funches in 1991, who's now an assistant coach. In fact, he works on the Vining, and he helped to coach Larry Carr for this competition.
Larry Carr out of Athens, Georgia. Here comes, he made a top catch.
Made the catch, recovered with that bounce and reverse dunk. They all like those bounce dunks where you throw the ball and timing dunks.
You're not having to carry it with you the whole time either.
Now watch this. The important part here is to get to the deck. Now the catch, hang, the reverse jam. Northeast Louisiana has produced 4 dunkers that are very impressive over the last 7 years in the competition.
43.8. That'll put him in the hunt. Here's the numbers on our slam dunk semifinalists after first round. Lance Hughes of Texas Tech's the man to catch with Carr close enough, and Bostic and Orr know that they've got their work cut out for him now, Dick.
Yeah, they really do. Curtis Bostic's got to come up with a big-time dunk right here. He started off slowly also in that first round. Preliminary rounds the other day.
He's won one slam dunk championship in his life as a high school player at the Boston Shootout.
He's got electrifying ability. I mean, he's really one of those guys, very mobile, agile. He can really fly in the sky.
Let's see if he can get hostile here on the last dunk.
Yep.
Oh, it would have been.
Would have been, could have been, and should have been.
That's right. Curtis knows that he had all the style in the world, maybe, but didn't finish either dunk.
He's the Brockton Basher. Here he is. The Brockton Basher. He looks like he could be a boxer.
Well, he's a kickboxing champion when he was a youth, so he has done a little bit of that.
Wow.
23.0 this time.
Came up a little bit short in the front of the iron.
48.0. 48.0.
The 2 dunks.
Curtis
Here's the guy that really electrified him with a 47.4 in his first dunk. Lance Hughes from Texas Tech.
This guy's like Clark Kent. I mean, you talk mild-mannered. Look at his face. Let's see if he can put his cape on here. This might get him into the finals.
He comes out so casual, so nonchalant. Behind the backboard. Oh, yes. Hello. This guy is serious. He is serious about the competition here. Hey, look at those hairdos. Look at those hairdos. I want a hairdo like that. Allison Chains. From behind the basket. Look at the angle. Tough angle. Catch. Jam. 6'4". He's a high riser. He's a skywalker. He's the elevator man. They call him Lance Hughes from Texas Tech. Beautiful timing. Beautiful rhythm. Mobility.
91.4 for a total. So that should be good enough to get Lance in the finals. But Lorenzo Orr coming up, missing his first dunk, but still got 24 on style.
Yeah, I think Hughes is a lock, obviously, to get in the finals. I think it's the one guy he doesn't want to see in the finals, though, because he's capable of really putting some scintillating dunks on you.
That one exploded.
Some serious points.
The only problem for Lorenzo Orr is he missed his first dunk, so now he's going to have to sit back and hope that Larry Carr would miss his. Lawrence Moten liked it.
Yeah, Moten lays up a 10. There's the reverse jam by Lorenzo. Spin, 360. Look at the focus, the concentration. There he is from Detroit, Michigan. Plays at the University of Southern Cal. Recruited by George Ravel.
46.9.
46.9 for 79 total. Now,
he doesn't think he has his shake in his head.
well, it's all going to be up to Larry Carr whether or not Lorenzo Orr can get in the finals now, because Larry Carr made his first dunk, and really he could play it safe here if he wanted to and try to go for about a 40-pointer and make the finals.
He would really be smart right now to go conservative and just do a routine dunk rather than take a chance for a spectacular one and bricking it.
The Indians of Northeast Louisiana. He's going high profile anyway.
Not a good decision, Brad. Didn't make a good decision. He opened the door for Lorenzo.
He may have. As you said, Lorenzo Orr might not be the guy you'd want to meet in the finals, but that might be who Lance Hughes is going to meet in the finals.
Yeah, I think right now he's opened the door for him. This is exactly what he did not want to have happen. All he had to do was make a routine dunk, and his combination of his scores would have put him in a final.
I think he got in by percentage points, or let's see. No, he did not.
No,
68.8. So it's going to mean Lorenzo Orr, even though he missed one, those are the two guys, and they know that they are coming up in the finals. Lance Hughes is the man, and Lorenzo Orr will be his competition when we come back.
In the rebound slam dunk semifinals.
Well, who's going to be our slam dunk champion? It's one of these two guys. Our finalists, Lance Hughes of Texas Tech, Lorenzo Orr of USC. They've advanced to this final round where they're each going to have 3 chances. And it will be our viewing audience that will be our judges from here on out. And here's the number for Lance Hughes. If you want to jot it down, 1-900-463-4444. 95 cents a call. Lance Hughes of Texas Tech is up first. And he has been spectacular at times and very consistent, probably the most consistent dunker so far.
Yeah, he really has been sensational. He's made some electrifying dunks. He's got tremendous leaping ability. 6'4". Look at this right here. Great jam. He's not wasting any time. You talked exactly correctly there when you said, Brad, Mr. Consistency of all the dunkers.
So Lance Hughes, first one.
James Dickey really had to like this guy. This 6'4" guy catches it, clutches it, jams it, catches it off the bounce. Many people thought Texas Tech should have been in the tournament this year. There he is with the jam.
Lorenzo Orr is his competition. Trojans of USC, and you're voting for Lorenzo, write this number down, 1-900-463-8888. Again, 95 cents a call, but you are the judges now. We had celebrity judges here, and now it's in your hands.
Yeah, now it's up to you, the public out there. Lorenzo had that unbelievable dunk in the preliminary rounds, the cartwheel special. I wonder if we'll go to that dunk.
He can pull that out. He can pull that out of the cobwebs here in the final.
He really had the place rocking when he pulled that one out.
He's got something in mind here. Straight up. A lot of elevation and a tomahawk over the head.
Yeah, that's a lot tougher because he went all the way down to his heels. I mean, this is a special dunk. A lot of guys couldn't do this. It looks like it's easy, but believe me, this is not easy. Take a look right here. Now watch where he brings the ball. He brings it all the way down, and there's the windmill jam, and he does it with power. He does it with power and grace and style. The Trojan from Southern Cal. If you like it, it's 1-900-463-8888. 95 cents.
And the pants almost went down. Here's Lance Hughes. And his number, 463-4444, and a 1-900 call.
He finally puts a smile on his face.
See what he's got ready to go. 87 career dunks at Texas Tech, and he has had some spectacular ones through the preliminary and semifinal rounds to get to this point. It's going way out by our crane camera over there.
He likes to bounce it. He likes to bounce it, catch it. Oh, he lost
the handle.
Lost the handle there.
Well, here's a guy who knows about missing one. Lorenzo Orr missed one in
on
the
this one.
semifinal
You will
round.
be able to participate in that judging too. 2 o'clock on Sunday. The show will be televised on ESPN. Get down and get your vote. And once again from USC, Lorenzo Orr.
But he's been so consistent throughout the competition. Here goes Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, 1-900-463-8888. Maybe now he's in the driver's seat. He was through the preliminary rounds. He was our first round leader and then had to struggle just to make the finals after missing a dunk. Didn't miss that one, though.
Missed that one. He can do those all night long. Those reverse jams, spinning, baseline beauty. Laying some 10s on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want you on your feet. It's the final dunk.
Showing his tremendous leaping ability. If you like him, remember that number, 1-900-463-8888. 95 cents per call. There he is with the reverse jam.
I love it when they almost hit their head on the rim.
I never had that problem.
And Lance Hughes, his final chance is coming up. He's going to use a prop. He's going to get a ball rack out there.
Yeah, you can't use a human prop, but you can use a chair, ball rack.
This is a guy they asked, if you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be? And he just said, slam. Let's see if he can slam one home over the ball rack.
Slam, jam, bam.
Still plenty of time. He didn't go up and touch the rim. He's got to get the ball over the rack first. That's his first concern.
Wow, this would be a tough dunk.
And he's still going to, now he's going to have to hustle a little bit because he's got 15 on the shot clock. He has to hustle now back
And this time he got it over.
Tough dunk.
I don't know if he has enough time now. Got 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Maybe should fly over the rack. He did!
Yes, he did! Flying over the rack. A pressure time. Wow. He pulled a Michael Jordan, fly it through the sky.
Wow. Right at the... That was a buzzer beater and a slam all at once.
Yeah. He likes it. He likes it. Showtime. Here he comes. He knows he's fighting the clock. He flies over the ball rack. Here's the jam by Lance Hughes.
The final dunk for
See, dude, Dunkaroo. Look at him flying in the sky.
Again, you can vote for Lance Hughes if he's your choice, or you can vote for Lorenzo Orr if he's your choice.
He's the Delta man. He just loves to fly.
And it shows. And Lorenzo
saying, can I top that? I know I can top that.
And I got to please the folks that are watching.
He's got to call his relatives up, all his friends in Detroit, tell him make that call.
Well, the props are set. If he does this, I don't know if there's any hope for Lance.
He's going to try two, huh?
Lorenzo Orr. In a crouch, here he comes. Trojan. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, put it together for
He was your man. We can't say anything more about that because the folks get the vote out there, but he was your man coming in, and I got to give you credit.
I saw him in a game earlier this year. Really impressed me with his dunking ability against the University of Arizona. And every year's flying over 2 wall racks. I tell you what, he's got a lot more guts than I have throwing something like that. There goes. Super sensational and scintillating Mr. Orr.
Lorenzo Orr. And Lance Hughes, one of the first guys to greet him. He enjoyed it. There's our 2 finalists, and now you can vote for who the slam dunk champion is for 1995.
That was respect. Now they signed some autographs. Look at autograph time.
Don't forget now, yet to come, we've got the women's buzzer beater, and that is coming up next. Here's your guys to vote for. Lance Hughes. If Lance is your man, give a call. Or Lorenzo Orr. Vote now. 1-900-463-4444. 1-900-463-8888.
For Lizelle Durden and 18 for
And don't forget, it's your chance to vote for our slam dunk champion. Will it be Lance Hughes of Texas Tech
advance to the semifinal,
or Lorenzo Orr of USC? It's your chance to be the judge. 95 cents a call, and there's the numbers. Lance Hughes on the left, Lorenzo Orr on the right. Give a call and crown a champion.
Well, Brad, you certainly had a great guy there, the guy that can shoot the rock, but I got one here that's a high riser. Where did you get those serious hops? I mean, you could really fly.
I don't know, Dick. I've always been able to jump. It may be something hereditary. My dad could jump, but if you look at me, you can tell I probably don't lift weights, and I don't work out a lot, so it's something natural, I guess.
We're going to take a look at one of your dunks right here. What are you thinking right here? These are tough dunks, these timing dunks.
Yeah, they are, and it was kind of chilly in here, and everybody was complaining about it being kind of cold and not being able to stretch a lot, but everybody went under the same conditions, so it was a real tough competition, and I just fortunately came out on top.
Hey, I was flattered, I have to tell you this, that you wanted me to call all your games. I never called one of them.
I know, that's what's so disappointing. You're my favorite, and then Raftery's my second favorite, and we got Raftery one time, and I guess you've heard it from him, but I guess you got to announce this, which is, I guess, good enough for me.
Well, I'll tell you, it was great watching you. You were super. Let's go over to my champ. He can really rise, too, Mr. Nessler.
All right, Dick, thanks. We had a great time here at Bellevue Community College as the 95 edition of the 7th annual Slam Dunk and Three-Point Championship gave us all the thrills and the chills that we expected. Sean Respert, the three-point champ. And again, Lance Hughes with a classic dunk. A guy that, as Dick said, definitely has got some hop in his game. And I guess the only thing you can hold against him, he wishes Vitale would broadcast all his games. That's going to wrap it up. So the three-point slam dunk champions are crowned from Bellevue, Washington. For Dick Vitale and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long from the 7th annual 1995 edition of the Slam Dunk Three-Point Championship.